Pura Vida. Well, we're on a little short hike today. We are at Nerstrand Bigwood State Park in Minnesota. We're just to the east of Faribault, and there's a waterfall here that there's about 30 cars in the parking lot. So with the rain we've had, it's gonna be a little popular today, especially being a Sunday afternoon. So, well, let's go check it out, see what the hype is all about. Last summer, I think when it was super dry, that there was nothing. Water wasn't even flowing over it, so pretty interesting. But since there's a lot of people, probably won't do a lot of B-roll, so it'll be mostly just walking down the trail, my point of view, which would be fine. It's only half a mile there, and then there's another loop on the way back around for another half a mile, which we're gonna check out. Enjoy. Here the parking lot is nice flush toilets, bathrooms, there's a nature center, don't know what's up in there, and a natural playground for the kids. Right next to the trailhead for Hidden Falls. With all the rain we've got, mosquitoes are horrible back in Northwood. That trail goes up to the campground. We'll go drive through there later. Don't know if I'll film it or not. But mosquitoes could be bad here. There's no breeze. The air is pretty heavy, humid, as people just went by. Look like they're a little warm. So we'll check it out. The trails keeps going down, down, down. It's not terribly steep at all. Nice gradual descent on a gravel trail. I think on the map that showed that there is some boardwalk coming up ahead. So it's real easy trail to hike. Basically just walking in a big stand of timber. Some of these trees that are down the valley, they are pretty darn tall. Sensitive area, please stay on boardwalk. Must be some pretty sensitive plants, I'm assuming, back in there. See the creek already. Don't know what stream or river this is. I'll find out later and add it down below. But it's chocolate milk from all the rain. Alright, I wouldn't be filming a whole lot up here because there's some kids swimming down there. Respect their privacy and such, but see you down below. Alright, no sense hanging around down there. You're not going to be able to do a lot of photography at all. You have to come like really early in the morning. You'd have probably the whole place yourself. But there's a lot of people swimming and dunking their head underneath the waterfalls to have a good time. So if we're going to do this other loop, it says to the campground. Looks like it's another easy one. I think it's, that first one, to get to it's only 3/10 of a mile. So basically like 3 blocks in town. So this one's going to be, I think, 6/10, which is not far. So we're gonna go check it out, see what's going on down this trail, and we can go out and do a walk through around the campground. Remember how I said this pretty flat, gradual incline? Well, that side maybe yes. That side, it's not terribly bad, but definitely gets your heart pumping and breathing a little heavy. Don't see a whole lot of storm damage. They had a bunch of bad storms up here 2 nights this week as well, so it's a good thing these trees didn't get damaged. Okay, I'll show you what we did. Parked at the parking lot, walked down there, up to the waterfall, back around here, and we were at the red dot. So I'm gonna just follow the park road, go into in between the double T's, and we'll take a look at some of the campground spots, see how nice they are. They all look pretty shaded, but here's one of the sites. Nice flat tent pad spot, place where you back a camper in. Looks like it's a non-electric site, and it is site number 18. So there's another one here. The thing I like with Minnesota parks is the ones I've seen, they all got a bunch of trees and brush in between them, so you're pretty much private. And there's some that are a little bit more open. Also in the campground, looks like there's a shower house, flush toilets and all. But yeah, pretty nice and peaceful. No air movement whatsoever because it's so tight. And there's no wind blowing anyway today, but yeah, I had to get that day pack off. I really did not need it. Figured I'd bring it along just in case. So I had to ditch that thing because I know why that guy was wringing wet with sweat. It is humid. And we got a vault toilet as well, which those are usually cleaned pretty nice. Another thing that's really cool about this place is they have some walk-in sites. I drove past some of them. Now I'm gonna walk up in them just to check it out, obviously, see if any of them we could hammock camp in. But they also have some cart-in sites. They haven't listed as group campsites, but I know that there's carts back here, right by the parking lot, on the other side of my truck. These are a lot different than the ones at Beaver Creek Valley, where instead of wheelbarrows, they're actually two-wheel carts. Each one is labeled with their site number on it. I'm not gonna go back. I don't know how far back in the woods it is, but I'm gonna go check out the walk-in ones. Very short trail from the parking lot is the first walk-in site. Let's see what we got. Fire ring, picnic table, level tent pad. I don't see any hammock spots. I mean, you might be able to go from that tree to that tree, but you're right over top grass. But yeah, I'm assuming all four of them are just like this. Huh, this is interesting. First I didn't notice it. On the way back I did. Pointing to some black caps. Oh yeah, these are good. And yes, from our experience at Beaver Creek Valley, you can pick them and eat them. Starting to sprinkle a little bit now. I was wondering how long it's going to take. Alright, short, simple, sweet little video of Nerstrand Bigwood State Park, east of Faribault, Minnesota. There's a bunch of other trails according to the trail map signs. Don't have time to do them today. Maybe might come back in the fall when there's nowhere near as much humidity. And the leaves will be changing colors, so it'll be pretty cool inside the canopy of the woods. But we have bonus footage tonight. We are going to go to another little county park down the road, and it has another waterfall as well. So we'll see you there. All right, I am at Rice County Caron Park, C-A-R-O-N. Don't know if it's Caron or Caron. Could be either or. But another short hike, 3/10 of a mile, not even that probably, but starting to sprinkle. I'm gonna try to beat that so I don't get totally soaked, even though I probably get soaked with sweat as it's pretty heavy. But we're gonna go with super duper coverage. I'm gonna insert some footage from just down the road. I didn't see him on the way back here, but on the way to Nerstrand, there was a pair of sandhill cranes along with their two babies. Don't know what the babies' names are, but I'll put it down below. But I better get going because it's starting to rain a little bit more. Hopefully it's not too shaky. But it's a pair of sandhill cranes and two young. When I came around the corner, it was really interesting. There was a bald eagle that was hovering over top of them, freaking them out. Pretty sweet. Alright, another simple, easy trail. A little downhill, of course. Gotta go to the waterfalls, gotta go down. But it's not terrible bad. Just gotta go park at the parking lot. And of course, there's like 6 cars here. When I went by it the first time, there's only 2. But they'll have that. It's good to get people out. It's what these places are all for. But this is a short hike, like I said before. And let's see it. It's not a huge waterfall, but it's still a waterfall. Pretty neat anyway. And with that, we're out of the woods, up and over this grassy spot, and back to the truck. Nice big picnic shelter if you want to have a picnic. But there also are a bunch of other trails I see, but I have no idea where I could get a map for them. Because there are some trails that look like on the other side of the creek, still some on this side of the creek, but I have no idea anything about them. If you have any idea or have a link, comment down below. Well, that's going to wrap up this week's video. Big trip coming up in 2 weeks, weekend after 4th of July. Can't wait to do that one. There's going to be some neat stuff on there. Neat places. And just going out exploring the big woods up in northern Minnesota. So with that, as always, live life, don't live in fear. You're going to miss it. We'll see you on the next one. I was